broken heart. My life I've turned, and at this walk of time.
And now we have DramaScream. Hello.
What's going on?
Hello.
So it's been a year, and you're back.
Every year.
Yes.
Every year in February, right?
Less snow this time.
Yeah.
There is less snow this time, yeah.
It's still cold.
Still,
Still 25, 20, 15.
Yeah, but it's going to be 50 on Monday, so.
oh, cool.
No. This is not Monday.
So as soon as it becomes March, everything warms up, apparently. Are you short a chair? Is that the problem?
I'll be fine.
He
I
doesn't-
literally just sat down the entire time.
You have to talk into the microphone, Justin.
I was literally sitting the whole set, so I'm good.
All right, so tell people who don't know who you are.
We are DramaScream from Endicott, New York. Ooh.
Yay.
And who are you? What do you do in the band?
I'm Lauren, and I am the vocalist.
I'm Justin, and I do drums.
Lead drums.
Lead drums.
Yeah.
My name is Greg, and I play the bass guitar.
I am Steve, and I play guitar.
All right, and how long have you been together?
Oh, God.
3 years?
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
Roughly 3
3
years.
years.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Has it always been the same lineup?
Pretty much, yes.
Well,
we had
yes.
a quick...
Basically.
A quick change. When we first started, we had a different drummer and second guitarist and a different bassist. But then we found the lineup. We got
And then it just stabilized.
It was like
It's
growing
yeah, it's
pains. You know,
definitely-
you're like,
definitely
this
stabilized.
Doesn't fit. This fits better.
In the name DramaScream?
Yeah. So we were like going through thousands of names. Like we were so bad that we went to one of those bad name generators, and we were like, "Oh, this will be great," and everything sucked.
There's some good
So,
ones in there,
no,
That didn't fit you?
But they were like,
Yeah, that
but they
was-
were like, we had to be like death, and we're like, we're not gonna be like that. Like we had to be the most bad A mother effers, and we just were not. So,
I really liked Elastic Waistband. That would have
I know,
been great.
That would have been super. I said cat farts was good, but we came up with DramaScream because they were like, oh well, we should use your name, and I'm like, well, first of all, Lauren is not. I mean, it's a great name, obviously, but it's nobody wants to be
Yeah, but you could put
name their band
hyphen on
Lauren.
the E
and then
and
they
make it
said use my
Lauren.
last name, and my last name like is spelled Balogh, and then no one ever pronounces it right, and I was like, no, this is not a good idea. So I was like, well, okay, I'm dramatic. And we were like, oh, drama queen or blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, but we're going to do this. And so then we like somehow, I don't know, magic happened. And we said, oh, how about DramaScream? And people were like, and I was like, well, I like it. So that's
It
what
works.
a
we're
little bit,
doing.
but it's sticking for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Like not everyone was a fan of it, but I was, so they had no choice. So
So they just do what you say, is what
Right.
you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
exactly. That's exactly
Or
how it
else?
works. Or
No,
else.
no,
It's
that was definitely
precisely-
yes. That was a yes.
So a lot's happened in the last year with you guys.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, you just made me like think about that. Like I was like,
A lot of things.
I was
Well,
like,
the last time you were here was just after or just around the time you released the newer record.
Yep.
oh, that's right. Yeah, it was when
in
we
your
put
mind
in
was
your
about
mind
to
out.
come out. It wasn't out yet.
No, we put it out in May,
Yep.
and we were
Yeah.
here when
You
it was
had a
still
pre-release, right?
I think you were here in February.
Dang.
You had it in back then.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
We had it like way in advance.
It wasn't even a CD yet. It was like a burned copy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yes. I think it was.
It was
I
a bootleg.
I think you
I
just
got
gave
it
me
from
files.
Napster.
You downloaded your music from Napster. Good idea.
LimeWire, Napster I found us on there.
Oh, jeez.
They got a virus with it though.
So, what's happened since then? Obviously, the album came out.
So yeah, since then we've signed with like a management label group, Curtain Call.
Okay.
They have been super great to us so far. We started, we got like a bunch of different shows, and they put us on some festivals. So far this year, we have played. We played a festival called Rocktoberfest in Pipestem, West Virginia, and that was pretty cool. Actually, we stayed in like these luxury cabins, but like to get there, it looks like the
Chalet.
hills have eyes. It's like no, like we were going there and we were all like, what is life? Like the curves of the road, we lost a cooler, all the beer was gone.
There was like
It was a
you'd see a
travesty.
mansion, like a huge trailer park, and then
Yeah.
like another mansion, and then like a dilapidated building.
And we were all
there
like,
was
we're
no
either
rhyme
gonna
or
die or have
reason.
the best time ever, and we had a really great time.
Oh, and then the weird diners where you have to go up and order your food like you're at a cafeteria. Like
Really?
yeah. Did
Yeah.
you go to that? That
No,
was-
I didn't go to that. I
I
didn't.
guess that's a West Virginia thing.
Huh.
We don't know. We had some cool shows. We've actually. What did we do? What did we do? Oh, we opened for Anita Strauss.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
New Year's-
Rochester?
Yep, in Rochester, and then we opened for New Year's Day in Syracuse. We played with. What's the?
I don't think last time we were here, I
Diamante?
don't think we filmed our video either.
No,
No.
we put a video out for Phrenic,
Okay.
Another one coming out.
and we
on the
actually have
way.
another video coming out, and Rick is the only one who guessed the title of the video right. So Rick's gonna get a shirt from us because we promised, and we make good on our promises.
Nice.
What else did we do, guys?
We got a
When-
couple big shows coming up.
When is the new video coming out?
Okay, so the new video will be
It's
out
being edited right now, so we
probably
don't have it.
spring.
Yeah.
That's loosely spring.
Right. Well, it's almost spring, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So soon, like within the next month or two, I feel like it'll be out.
Maybe it'll be in your Easter basket for this year.
It's exciting. Yay. And then we have a lot of upcoming stuff.
Okay, what do you got?
We're playing, first and foremost, we are playing in our hometown at a lovely little bar called The Topper. And we'll be playing there with Ironclad and Recycled Zombies on March 7th. And then on April 4th is United Artistry Live, I believe. And that's at Anthology, right? And we're selling tickets to that. And we'll be playing there. It's on a Saturday.
How much are tickets?
Tickets are $10.
For the United Artistry, that's a Jed Seaver project. Jed Seaver used to be in the band Hate Machine from way back in the day. This is his show that he puts on every year. DramaScream's playing that. So any of the 607 friends that want to come out and support them, they have tickets. They're $10 in advance, or they're $15 at the door. The show is all ages too. I want to mention that.
We'll
Yeah,
be
that's
more than
awesome.
happy to sell them to you.
If we like you. No, I'm just kidding. Even if we don't like you, we will sell them to you. Let me be honest with you. I'll be
So-
real honest.
It'll be a good show.
I don't know if there's anything in between this, but you guys are playing Metal in the Mountains in early June.
Right now we haven't. So with our management group, like there's a couple of dates we're waiting to hear back on. So we haven't booked anything between the April 4th and the June show yet. We will be, but yes, we're playing Metal in the Mountains. It's June 5th, 6th, and 7th, but we're going on June 6th.
And that's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Butcher Babies is the headliner that night, but we don't have a lineup time. But it's worth it to go for the whole weekend or
Yeah.
even the whole day. There's like an insane amount of bands playing that festival.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 days worth of music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Attila's the Friday night headliner,
Yeah.
then Butcher Babies, and then Upon a Burning Bodies.
Yeah, I have a few friends that are playing that. I mean, besides you guys, I have Monochromatic Black that's playing there, and a few other out-of-state bands that I know that are playing that.
Yeah,
Nice.
it should be a really good time. There's a lot of
Yeah.
underground talent, so it's
Yep.
it's nice that they're showcasing
It's a great
that.
venue that they have it. It's going to be an outdoor event. It's going to be really nice.
Hence, Metal in the Mountains. Oh, it's at that pipe stem place. We were just telling you
Yeah.
guys about that in West Virginia
With the chalets.
with the chalets. Wee wee.
Then we got
Yeah.
another show.
And then we're playing another festival, July. It was the 25th, 26th. It was Berkshire stock, and that's
That's
like,
going to be in Lennox.
It's in Lennox,
as of right
Massachusetts.
now. Yeah.
and the bands on that Saturday. We're playing Saturday, so Saturday it's Power Man 5000, Trapped, Saliva, Tantric, Saving Abel.
Saving Abel.
Yeah, and I think there's some more, which I should probably
several.
remember but I can't. There's a lot of other bands, but then Sunday is we're not playing, but we'll be there. Is Molly Hatchet, Quiet Riot, Blackfoot. I don't know. I've never heard of some of these
Post-Profit will
bands.
be there.
Our friends Post Profit will be there. We love them. They're awesome.
Boys.
We give a little shout out to them, even though they're in Texas.
So is West Virginia the furthest out you've played?
Yes.
Yes.
It's 8 hours roughly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else on the list coming up? Anything else local?
Other than
Nothing really local.
no, not right now. We have some things, but like we can't
Talk about them
we
yet?
can't talk about them
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
Secret.
Where have we got secret?
So what's the best thing that's happened to you this year? in the last year, I should say, not this year.
Well, definitely hooking up with the management company.
Yeah, the management company's been the biggest thing because
they're opening doors to a lot of people.
Yeah,
Putting us in
never.
front of a lot of people. There's rumors that there's a lot of tickets already sold for that Massachusetts show.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you don't as you guys know, like as a like underground, whatever you want to say, like band who's not signed, it's very difficult to make your way into certain festivals and certain events without having someone backing you or at least saying that they can vouch for you, because it's not even like, and I hope bands realize this, like it has nothing to do like with talent.
No.
It's a lot. And I'm not saying bands aren't talented and that we're not, but it's really helps having someone say, hey, check these guys out, because there's so many great bands out there that get overlooked because they just never got that opportunity to have someone say, hey, these guys are really good. And it just sucks. And it's definitely worth it to, invest in something like that.
And there's plenty of mediocre bands who get every show.
Right.
Because they're friends with someone, and
right. Or friends with that. Or we found these bands, like if they have like, the one guy is like, just his family was wealthy and like they were able to buy the bus to go on this tour, and they did a buy-on, and it's just like,
right.
Like
Not everyone has that kind of money.
Right. And that's really, unfortunately, it's like, the struggling band is the one that's like putting all this money in, and it's kind of crazy.
And at the same time, the internet is a good leveler because everyone can get their stuff out there. Yeah. Everyone's getting their stuff out there, so it's very hard to stand out. Right, and that's the problem is you can't, like Spotify, you can't even you can't even get on one of those like mega like kick-ass metal playlists or whatever unless you're part of, like, unless you've like gone viral like insane amount, or you're on a label and the label's like, oh, you're gonna put them on there. So people think it's like, oh, it's still, now it's free and you're on Spotify and everyone can be on it, but they still dictate. Like it's it's insane. They're not gonna feature you.
Right. We're not.
Well,
no.
We were lucky enough. It was out of the blue. We were.
Oh, that was cool.
We were featured on Jared Dines' video.
We didn't even know about that.
We had no idea, and then a bunch of people were contacting us, and all these subscribers are coming, and they're like, "Hey, Jared Dines just gave you a shout out." It's like, what? So now we go check out his videos and everything. Oh, it's like, oh, that's us.
That's awesome.
So
we didn't even know.
That was very cool that he did that for us.
He was like 10, underrated, and it was great because like you're like, oh yay, people are gonna see you, and then you're just like you don't like, you look at the video and you're like, oh cool, and then like all these hateful comments about every single chicks can't sing and blah, blah, and you're like yay, the internet is wonderful, like yay, this is so
like 10
like the most.
Never look at the comments.
No, I just don't anymore, because it's like who cares, like what is the point of posting?
It's the power of anonymity.
It's they're just like,
you can make yourself feel better than somebody because they can't do anything about it,
and they become like this isn't metal. Okay, okay, you just you do. I think
the top comment for the video was where's Ginger?
Right, and we were like, it says underground metal bands that aren't, and nobody, like, people were just outraged, and we're like, okay, so this is fun.
I posted those comments.
Did you? Oh.
It was me.
Greg did it. She wanted to
But
get
you know what?
rolling.
Exposure's exposure. Who cares about the idiots making comments? Because you were exposed to a lot of people who did not leave comments.
No, we had a lot of fans. We I gotta say we had a lot of positive from that. I mean, we got like hundreds, like a couple hundred subscribers. We got a lot of
subscribers and
Spotify
they came
listeners
and put a lot of comments on our videos.
They were really nice.
So
I actually noticed how much of a crowd response you got for the Nita Strauss show. I mean, all the locals did excellent that played there, and that show was fun, but it seemed like you guys had a decent line of people at your merch table after the set was done.
We did. We were actually super fortunate at the Nita Strauss show. A lot of those people we still talk to, and they've come to several of our shows. And then the New Year's Day show was another one. We never realized, and they were like, oh, you got to up your merch prices, and we were like, wait, what? Because we had to like merch match with the other bands, and we've never had that. We were like, oh, okay, and we're like, oh, nobody's gonna pay for this, and people are like, oh, I'll take two, and we're like, oh, all right, okay. Like, we definitely were surprised by all that. So
wasn't this the band from that Nita Strauss? Or was it?
Yeah. They were
Korozik.
They were cool.
Okay.
They're nice guys.
All right, so where can people find you online? What's the best place to follow you? MySpace.
I never even you just need to stop.
AOL Instant Messenger.
What?
My
old. Who's the oldest in the band right there? You can find us on Spotify, Apple Music. You can go to Bandcamp and get our stuff. What am I missing? Amazon?
Instagram? Facebook?
Oh yeah, Instagram, Facebook.
TikTok.
We have a TikTok. We don't use the TikTok because we're like this. We're just too offensive for TikTok. What else do we have? We got stuff. We got Twitter, but we don't. We're not good tweeters.
Now for some of these shows, you're selling tickets. Like United Artistry, you're selling tickets for that one. They can buy tickets through the Bandcamp or meet up with you personally.
Yes. Well, Steve, can they buy them?
They're not on Bandcamp right now. We just got the tickets.
We just got them
probably 2 days ago, and I just haven't had a chance. But they'll be up on Bandcamp next couple days.
Yeah, or they can message us, or we can do like when we get to Rochester, we could do like a will call thing. Like we're willing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Our DramaScream official, our website, .com redirects you right to our Bandcamp page.
All right. Let's hear something that you didn't play tonight. Pick a song. Any song.
I don't want to pick. I don't want to hear my own voice. I hate my voice. I don't listen to myself. Sorry.
What a ringing endorsement for your band.
No, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst.
We didn't bring it, but I don't know if you got access to it, but we did. We also did covers of Kickstart My Heart.
I don't have
I'd rather
those.
do Buried Alive by Love.
We'll have to get you them.
How about Oh, you don't like that
song.
song.
Go for it. So whatever song.
Let Go.
Okay.
Let Go. New album or?
New.
New album.
There it is. All right. And the new album is In Your Mind?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all
Are you
in our
working on new
minds.
stuff?
Right now we're dabbling into new music.
We're not really working on it.
We've been busy, but
we've talked about it. We've had lots of talks about working on stuff.
All right. Well, that's the first step.
We're getting ready to start thinking about doing it. Definitely.
I think everything just exploded behind me. I'm going to blame EVD. All right. Thank you very much for coming back and playing again.
Thank you.
Spending some time with us. Here's DramaScream with Let Go. Last Exit for the Lost.